How much do you think the Air Force pays for this bag of bushings?
I don't know, Congressman.
$90,000.
That's your price for a handful of cheap insulator joints when you're a supplier to the world's largest defense spender. Crazy profit margin, isn't it? But there's more. How about a $600 hammer? Or a $7,000 coffee maker? How about $10,000 toilet seats that can't pass an accounting smell test? Wasteful spending by the Pentagon is nothing new, but it is Africa that gets all the bad press for corruption. Corruption indices tend to focus on how much Africans are stealing, but shouldn't the spotlight be on how American taxpayers are getting robbed by galactic levels of military expenditure and the few people laughing all the way to the bank? Take Dick Cheney, for example. As Secretary of Defense under George Bush Sr., Cheney steered millions of dollars in government business to Brown and Root Services, a private military contractor. After leaving office, he became CEO of Halliburton, which just happens to own Brown and Root Services, which became Kellogg, Brown and Root, and is now known as KBR. Halliburton's turnover rose 80% thanks to the illegal war in Iraq, and being a major shareholder, Cheney's fat payout was in the millions of dollars. Current Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin served on the board of Raytheon, the world's second largest weapons maker, before joining the US government. Austin has awarded over $30 billion in contracts to Raytheon since his confirmation in January 2021, and the company's profits have been rising since the war in Ukraine began, partly due to Austin's connections. Not to mention the demand for all the bombs being dropped on Yemen, Gaza, and other defenseless countries around the world. That's quite a profitable revolving door between the Pentagon and military contractors. War is a racket, they say, and there's no better proof than America's bloated military budget.